Hello and welcome to another video. This is one of two of these that I've ordered. It's something different and I can't remember how I got interested in these. I might have seen one on eBay if I've typed in vintage somewhere, or I might have seen a video on YouTube and thought, oh, I like the look of these. And I think his name's Gary from 12 Volt Vids. He's got one of these and I think he's replaced the internal circuit board for it. Anyway, I ordered two of these. I was watching a lot of them, and there was one up for £49, nearly £50, plus nearly £10 postage, which was working, but was missing one of the battery covers. And there are a few more on there, including one that wasn't working. And having seen the videos online on repairs of these, I thought, oh, it's a little bit beyond my skills to repair them. And I don't really have the time at the moment. I've got some stuff going on, and so I thought I'd buy one that's working. And then so I put an offer in for £40. That's £10 off, with plus £10 postage. And the guy was kind enough to accept the offer. And then a couple of days later, one of the other ones I was watching, I got an offer from. He just sent out offers to all the watchers, and it was a broken one for £20, and he was offering it for £15, but it came with the battery cover and it had £5 postage on it. And I thought, well, £20 for the battery cover is a lot, but at least I'll have a battery cover for the one that's working. So I accepted that offer as well. So it was quite an expensive few days for me, but the one that turned up first is packing peanuts, horrible. The one that turned up first is the cheaper one that isn't working. So I just brought the bin up to the table. I'm going to try and do this in one take because it really cuts down on the editing. I hate these things. Anyway, so I don't mind if this one doesn't work because it does have a battery cover in it, and that's what I wanted to get. Okay, let's move the camera down a little bit. Right, let's see if we can open this up. Oh, it looks like an iPhone box, so pretty sure it's not an iPhone. Yeah, anyway, both of them have the boxes that go with them and the instruction manuals. So even if I manage to fix the one that's broken, I can resell it. Would it be funny if someone sent me an iPhone by mistake? I'd rather have a calculator, to be honest, than an iPhone. Excuse the dogs barking. Ah, there we go, look at that. So there's the box of it. Get rid of that. Ooh, look at this. Oh, it's teeny little instruction manual. I don't even know where I've got the batteries for this. I might have ordered a set of batteries to get it working. It's pretty well packed. That's the display stand. That's all padded. A little bit. Is it padded? No, but it's just a nice velvet display stand. That, I would guess, is for the charger. So I might have a charger that works on it. So it's very good condition. Bearing in mind its age. Oh, I meant to look it up. I think it's 1975 this was released. Oh, and look at that. Now what it is, I'm getting really frustrated with phone screens. There's no feedback. You tap on a phone screen, you don't know whether you're hitting the right key on the keyboard. And for calculators, I've got calculators with buttons, proper old school calculators. You know, you can still buy them now with buttons on them. And they're much better because you don't have to look at where you're pressing the buttons. You can just feel it. Now this one's supposed to have the battery cover on it. Unless this working, this might be the working one. I'm very confused now. I'm going to have to look it up in a minute. But yeah, there is some dirt, there is some mess on the spring there. So I'm going to have to look up now. I'm going to stop recording and then look up which one this is. This might be the one that's supposedly working. Yeah, so this is the one I paid £40 for. This one's supposed to be working. And it's just going to be a nice desk calculator. It's got a clock on it and everything else. So it doesn't come with a battery cover. Now there's two lots of batteries. So it comes with a small battery cover. But it does need cleaning up, but I'm probably not going to do that because I just found out I've got to go out shortly anyway. And we need two batteries. Let's have a look and see if there's anything in there. I don't know whether I've got the right batteries though. Wow, I've just found that all my batteries, I keep a big supply of batteries, and I've got just two G13s. Are they G13s? Yeah, G13s. So luckily I've got two and I need two. I've got to figure out which way around they go. Now it does have some battery corrosion on it. I'm not going to clean that up now because I'm running out of time, but I will clean that up. So these must go in this way around. And those, where's the other one gone? There it is. They power the clock. And then it's got a standard AA or a UM3 as it used to be known, which powers the calculator. Oh, I heard it, but I'm going to put that battery cover back on. I'm not sure how that works. It looks like it might be broken. It must slide in, I reckon. Yeah, I think this tab here by my thumb should be longer. Hopefully it will still work without that cover. So let's have a look. It's a vacuum fluorescent display. Making some noise. Yep, £40 for a working calculator, which isn't actually working. How about that? It's a good deal, isn't it? That's supposed to slide in there. Oh, there we go. So that catch is supposed to go underneath there, but the little nodule there has been broken off. Getting over a cough, so I keep having to, I'll have to edit these bits out. So that's not holding it in perfectly, but it will do, I think. But is it going to work? Okay, what am I doing wrong here? Grab a multimeter. Now these are supposed to be 1.5 volts. Ouch. .5. .5, so the batteries are good. Let's test this one as well. This one's new, but I'll test it anyway. 1.6, good. Okay, let's try again. They've got to go in this way. And this little lug here is broken off, but there's just about enough of it, I think, to hold it in. Okay, so here's what I think the problem might be. Let's try and focus in. There we go. This battery spring goes through the circuit board there. Because if I'm looking through the camera, I can't see it. So hang on one second. That battery spring, you see, it's very loose. And I think it connects into the circuit board there, and just there. And I think that because of the corrosion, it's no longer making a contact. Unless it's that silver bit at the back there. Zoom in a bit more. So I think it should be connected here to the circuit board, and it's just all loose. So I might have to have a look at the 12-volt vids video where he took one to pieces, but I think that's what it is. So that one there, that hole there, is where this goes through, and I don't think it should be loose like that. I'll have a little fiddle about it, see if I can confirm that. Yeah, I think that confirms it. That is a loose connection, I think, in that battery, because it's now come on. This is the stopwatch mode. Put it down on its little display here. It looks fantastic, but I don't really want to have to repair it. So we've got stopwatch, hold that for lap, and then start and stop again. And I think that's the clear. Yeah, that's the clear there. And then we've got, you can switch it over to the time, which I'm not, look, it's stopped again. So that is a loose connection in there on that battery. So that's going to need soldering, I think. But having had a look online, it's quite a big job to solder it. And you have to take the back off and angle up one of the circuit boards, which is on some pins, on some brass contacts onto the screen, and in doing that you might weaken those contacts and break it. So although this is sold as a working one, you can see there's a loose connection in there, and in order to fix that I'm going to have to repair it. But this was supposedly a working one, but it's not working at all. It's working on and off. So the computer is the actual calculator, 125 times 562. So that's what I really wanted it for, is the calculator. But if that's a loose connection, then that's not going to get any better. So I'm in two minds what to do. This supposedly is a working one, but I can't really say that's working, because when I touch the battery it goes off. It's partially working. And eBay are really being sneaky on this, because once you've purchased it, you can't then go in and look at the listing again. The listing disappears, so I've got to find a way of getting back to the original listing. You just click on it and it takes you through to the one that you've bought. So unfortunately, it's not just the corrosion on that battery terminal, it's actually a loose connection on the battery terminal. which is causing this problem. So that, as far as I'm concerned, is not a working unit. You shouldn't be able to give it a little tap. Just pick it up in normal use and that go off. So I'll have to figure out what I'm going to do on that, because the purpose of paying £40 plus £10 postage was to get one that's properly working, not one that has a loose connection on it. So I might end up sending this one back. Right, sorry about that. If that is the case and this is what you've seen on the video, then at least you've had a little look at a lovely little unit. But I have got another one coming, and the other one, it was £15 plus £5 postage, so 40% of the cost. And he says he can't get it working, but it looks like it's just battery corrosion. So that one might be a very simple fix, whereas this one, it needs me getting a soldering iron out to fix it properly. So I will put up another video later on to let you know how it goes. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.